And welcome to a pretty good podcast. Oh, wait, no, sorry. The Pretty Good Podcast.
I mean, could be both.
Yeah.
Could be. It's up to us.
Yeah. I want to address something immediately right off the top here. Last episode, or I guess not last episode, maybe a couple episodes ago, we were talking about pens. Gel versus ball.
Yeah.
And I think I got some DMs from people saying that that was an L take.
I agree.
I know you agree. And I think that I need to address this. Some of you think I'm talking about like a shitty, normal ballpoint pen.
I don't think so.
I'm not talking about this. Okay, well.
I think they just meant ballpoint. All right.
Let me make my point at least. I think you guys are envisioning shitty, average ballpoint pens. Fuck these. I'm talking about a premium tool. The Precise Rolling Ball V7 from Pilot. This pen, along with the Uniball, which was a pen from, I think that's its own brand, actually. Those ones are great, too. This is Pilot's version of that pen. This is the best pen known to man. I mean, it's just so smooth. And I feel like people don't understand just how writing feels with this.
Why?
Because they just haven't opened up their minds to a nice ballpoint pen. And they're so concerned that these like fine-tipped gel points are the higher class of pen, which is just not true objectively.
Yes, no. Write the letter L with that, and your hand's going to hurt. Get a gel point.
Not true.
It's going to glide forever.
What are you talking about, dude?
Also, everyone is introduced. Ballpoint pen is the first pen everybody gets.
Yeah, but they get like the shitty
Not
version.
done. You get any ballpoint pen. They're all not. The fact that there's shitty ballpoint pens is crazy. There's no shitty gel point.
Not true.
Okay, someone, let's find a DM that says that.
The Sharpie ones always run dry.
Yeah, when you run all the ink out.
No, like they run dry like mid-sentence when they're brand new, and then you have to like do this a bunch to get them all inked up again. Whereas this, the ball rolls around consistently being dripped with ink, never losing your ink until you are completely dry. You can also see your ink levels, which is beautiful.
A ballpoint pen's good if you hold your pen like that. No. You just want to push down and yeah, I get that. It's good for a caveman.
No, it's so smooth. Look at this, dude. Look at how smooth that just writes out. It just flows out of the end of the pen.
Everybody goes from ballpoint to gel point. It doesn't go the other way.
Just write with this pen and tell me.
First of all, do you think I've never used a ballpoint
I don't think you've used this ballpoint pen. And I want you to just write
Do you know how much I've written?
Just write
You don't
your
think
name.
I have ballpoints laying around?
Write your name with
I
that
will.
ballpoint pen. And tell me that it doesn't feel... Tell me that it feels...
I want you...
If you can tell me that that doesn't feel different than what you're envisioning a ballpoint pen is going to feel like...
Can you stop with this you've never used a nice pen bullshit?
No, I'm not saying you've never used a nice pen. I'm just saying that specific ballpoint pen is superior to all other pen types.
First of all, no. Second, there's no way that's what you meant last time we were talking about this.
That is exactly what I meant.
No,
yes.
no.
Yes, that was the exact pen
You
I
just
was
wanted to
envisioning.
say gooey goober a lot.
No. Doesn't that feel nice?
It does feel nice. It is a nice pen. I'm not discrediting ballpoints. I'm just saying there's a better pen out there. It's a gel point.
It's not.
Okay.
But I respect your wrong opinion.
So you admitted that other people told you that you're wrong.
Other people think that I'm wrong.
So who's it gonna take for you to feel like you're not just thinking this? I feel like you know that I write a lot, especially by hand.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
I feel like I can say a little something about pens.
Take this pen.
I just did.
And write with it for a full week.
I need you to I've written with so many ballpoint pens. That's like, I know that you have the ballpoint pen, but like
I'm just trying to put people onto something.
Am I saying
that's the best?
Also, do I think there's ballpoint pens out there better than gel point? Probably. Yeah. But I'm saying that a general shitty gel point pen is going to be better than every.
Okay. We're making different arguments.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think I'm saying in general, a gel point's better.
I'm saying the best pen is this ballpoint pen, and one's in this
That is
style,
not what you were saying.
And one's in this style.
No, you're doing the thing where you tweak your argument so that it's like, oh no, it's so specific that this is what I had
can't
to
be
mean.
wrong. Yeah.
No, you're adding details that weren't here last week.
Yeah, retconning a little bit, but you know what?
And it's because you watched the argument again, and we're like, oh fuck. And then someone texted you and was like, no, dude, gel points are where it's at. And you're like, agree. You cannot agree, but like.
All right, well. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Glad you had to address this. Why didn't you write it?
Because
since you've got the pen for it.
Writing
and you boasted your penmanship, your
technical writing ability,
your writing fundamentals.
Yeah, you remember those little like sheets that they'd give you to practice specific letters?
Those were called paper.
Yeah, I guess they are called paper.
Or those little, kind of like those. It's exactly like this.
It's kind of like this, except it has like a model on it of how to do the letter, and then it just lists, and then it's just like open lines, but it has like two dotted lines to mark like where you should stop a lowercase versus uppercase, and you take those home.
So much like a pen,
child.
I went to kindergarten
exactly.
as well.
Exactly. I'm really good at those.
I bet.
Yep.
I bet you got your A, B's, and C's. Hell, maybe D's and E's down to.
Try all the way to Z, buddy.
Okay.
Z for our friends up north.
Yeah. What?
In Canada, they call Z Zed.
Is it just because it's hard to say a hard vowel in the cold?
Probably.
So it just kind of Zed kind of freezes their mouth shut before they can get to the end of the syllable.
X, Y, Z.
No, then it would be a mounted. Okay, but every other letter is the same?
Normal, yeah, same English. Just Z.
Why are they so extra?
I don't know. That is like such a pinkies up thing.
Is it one of the where it's like just French Canada does that and everyone else is like,
no, it's all Canada.
Even like
especially
what?
What you're
especially just Canadians.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially in Saskatchewan.
Okay, so there's like different hierarchies.
No, I just wanted to say Saskatchewan.
It's a fun one. Mm-hmm. Nova Scotia's another fun one.
A good one.
Quebec. I like saying Quebec.
Quebec.
Alberta's all right.
That's okay.
I can get used to Vancouver.
That's a city.
Okay.
In British Columbia.
Yeah.
Which is my least favorite of the names.
Yeah.
I like the territories. Yukon.
Yukon's a good one. What are the other ones?
Not sure.
All right. Right on.
I just know there's provinces and territories.
Yeah.
And the provinces are all the ones
states.
Here. And then there's like 2 territories.
Their word for states.
Yeah, just a little bit extra.
The province.
Sorry, this is a province. Shut up.
Zed.
Bagged milk.
Dead.
Buying milk by the liter in a bag, that's just fucking weird.
It's a little... I bet. They probably like ballpoint pens up there, though.
Oh, I bet they do.
Seems like a Canadian thing.
That does seem like a Canadian thing.
Look how you're dressed. What kind of pants you wearing?
Am I wearing pants?
No. If you can see your pants, they're the Canadian blue. Canadian sky blue. Or hot pink.
What if we just called camo Canadian.
We could. Yeah, that'd be
But
pretty extra.
only real tree.
Only real tree. That's what the color Canadian is. Real tree camo.
Yeah.
I guess we'd have to ask real tree, but
I guess
we could just start doing that and hope it
that's
just catches on.
Trademark, huh?
Tree mark. How'd you get that rip in him?
Which rip?
Oh, there's multiple?
There's a bunch.
Okay. The one on your left knee.
Oh, this one?
Yes.
It was like them.
It was like them?
I mean, it was like that when I got them.
Why did you get them with the...
They were given to me.
Okay.
It was a pants trade.
What did you give somebody for those?
Like a pair of old pants that don't fit me very well that I didn't wear very often.
Huh.
I think they were Kules.
Okay.
Like climbing pants or something.
Right on.
Yeah.
Was this an equal value trade?
I would say it's equal value in terms of like what they cost when they were new. Both pairs were probably similarly priced, but like one pair, this is a lot older and more worn down than the pair that I gave away, but I never wore them. They just sat in my closet collecting dust. So, and I wear these almost like every other day
Because you don't have them.
comfy.
Because you don't have to.
Okay, but when I did have them, I never
You didn't
wore them.
have the option to wear those ones. Because you had the other ones. You know? Unless your buddy was just letting you wear his pants.
No, I was saying like before I made the trade,
He gave you a trial run with the pants.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. He's like, those do look good on you. And I gave him a trial run, and then we were like, let's
see how much we would have worn these. We would wear them if we, and then I guess that's pretty cool.
I don't understand where you're like.
Well, so if you're saying I wore these pants that you had before trading those this many times, opposed to the other ones, it's like, yes, but also you didn't have the other ones at the time you had the first pair of pants. So it's kind of like a funny, weird comparison when you don't have, because then when you get the other ones, it's like you said you used the new ones you got more, but it's like, yeah, because you can't use the other ones at all. The same as the other way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just saying like comparatively, I never wore the other ones to these ones that I do have now and wear a lot.
Yeah.
But
if you still had the other ones, you wouldn't be wearing them anywhere near as much as those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. I think I get it. Explain it one more time.
Okay. So before you had those pants, let's pretend that you've had one. These are the same pairs of pants that you traded. Actually, no. Okay. So the whole time you've had the amount of pants you've owned has not gone up or down.
Okay. That's true though.
Yes.
Because
trade.
yes.
You are
Yep.
like energy. That's Newton.
Yeah.
This is the same. It's probably what made him think of this. Is much like pants, it cannot be created or destroyed.
Yeah.
Every pant. No one's made new pants ever. They become.
True.
One goes away, another shows up. It's just there's a finite amount of pants out there.
It's true.
This is the first pair.
Okay.
And then the amount of up or down it goes is the amount you wore it. Okay. If you wore it a lot, it'd be up here. You get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't wear it. Maybe you wore it once, so it's like here.
Okay.
Then get rid of them, but the amount of pants worn is still up.
Okay.
But it's replaced with same amount of pant, just camo. So it's a little harder to see and maybe harder to understand.
I think that's where.
But now that graph is going up a lot.
Yeah.
Now, but now you don't have that trade-off in the middle. That's where it's like the Big Bang. There's something happened there.
Okay, yeah.
We just don't know. The scientists don't know what. Research, we have theories.
Yeah.
Oh boy, do we have theories.
Yeah,
and people have been chastised for them.
Okay, yep.
But yeah, there was a turn of events, and that is I guess open to interpretation, but the point is you wear those pants more, but if you didn't have them, you wouldn't wear them. Sort of. It's kind of like the if I don't see it, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, okay. I get that.
If you don't have the pants, of course you can't wear them.
Yeah. Good punchline.
I guess. You had to put one line on and then the other.
Yep. Okay, cool.
If that conversation was a pair of pants, what kind of pants would it be?
Like old school golfing pants.
Yeah.
The plaid ones that are like really baggy, but then you put socks over them, like right below the knee, so they're really tight.
Yeah, kind of like clown pants.
Yeah.
See, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
The kind of pants you'd see a Scottish guy playing golf in like 1882.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's probably some silly little pants.
Yeah. Exactly.
Silly little fucking
Just some
pants.
silly little pants. Yeah, man. Pants. Pants are crazy. What are your...
Here comes a riff. Buckle up.
Put that belt on.
He's thinking.
When did we switch from like togas to pants? And who like
When
thought that
energy
up?
was discovered.
And who thought that up? And like, what do you think that looked like trying to pitch that to society? Where they're like,
They're probably like, you know how our balls are all really comfortable right now? Have you like, you know how we're all a bunch of kinky fucks and we like restriction and everyone likes to fucking punch your dick and zip tie him and fucking choke him out? What if it could be like that all the time? You know? But then someone's like, well, how are we going to pull our dicks out for like rapes and stuff?
Yep.
And someone's like, yeah, I thought about that. We're going to have to not do that if we're going to want to wear these. And everyone was like, well, I don't want to do that because this is whatever butt fuck year it is. Mm-hmm. And this is just how we do things.
yep.
And they were like, but guys, cargo pants. And they're like, that's a lot of pockets.
I could fit so much stuff.
I can carry way more stuff than ever.
Oh my God.
How many pockets do your togas have, guys? None. If you want to carry stuff, you got to take the toga off and wrap your shit in it and carry it over your shoulder.
Imagine all the gold coins you could keep in these bad boys.
So many gold coins. Probably couldn't even. That's why you don't like swim with pants. That's why they tell you not to, because people drown with
You'll
all the
sink.
coins that they held in them.
Yep. I want to go to a full coin society.
A full coins.
Yeah, I want to ditch paper money and go back to old school gold coins.
That'd be pretty cool.
Doubloons.
Shillings.
I want to pay in this is my chest of doubloons.
Give people his bags of money.
yeah, like the big bank bags that you'd see on cartoons.
Yeah.
Just 3 cash signs and they're just full of gold coins.
Just hit the ATM. Strip clubs would be rough.
Yeah, they're like big gold coins.
Yeah, so no paper money, no credit card, no just. So does every house have like
They
some
gotta
sort
be
of?
like this big.
Oh damn!
Like-
Is there a way to carry? So if you're bar hopping in that society, can you still do all the fun thing? Like, how are you carrying that around?
Here's how it works. See, this is fun, right? This makes it more fun. Instead of paying individually for your drinks, you just pay 1 gold coin at the entrance of every bar, and then you drink as much as you can.
I feel like that favors the people who are going to drink a lot.
I mean, it's kind of just like up to you, man.
Okay, so how about just like getting lunch or something? Going to a
Kind of same concept.
Everything's just a coin.
Well, it depends. Like there'll be like 1 coin level meals, 2 coin level meals, 3 coin level meals.
Damn. That could be kind of. Imagine you like make the best product ever and you sell it to the stores and they're like, this is like a 3 coin level thing. And you're just fuck.
Because
This was like a 6.
See, it's almost like I would rather have like the best product and sell it for 1 coin so that everybody can buy it. Because that's that's what they tell you in business. You start out by selling to people that are really rich until you can scale up enough to sell to everybody.
For cheap and lesser quality.
Yep.
Right on.
Exactly.
Huh. Okay. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds like nothing will break.
And it's even better if you can make it so it's like something that you have to buy. Like required by law.
Okay,
Like
rad.
insurance or like, you know.
Sounds like a cool, convenient society.
Yeah.
Paying for your insurance with coins. How do you carry them around if you're bar hopping? Let's say you want to go to 10 bars. How are you carrying those 10 coins?
Well,
I guess
there's-
cargo pants.
There's a couple things. There's obviously cargo pants you can carry. That's how you're going to know who's rich.
The original pants.
There's a couple different ways. I mean, just shit, you could carry some in one of these guys right here. This could fit like probably 50 coins in it. Purses are going to get really big, really popular.
They're also going to get like physically bigger.
Yeah. But like you could imagine instead of like a bunch of stuff in a purse, it's just coins to the brim.
Dude, no one would mess with anybody if everyone's just wielding a giant bag of gold.
Yeah. Everyone would be way stronger.
Yeah, we would.
We would be a way more fit society
Absolutely.
because you would have to be, carrying around an extra 10, 15, 20, 30 pounds of gold.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking each coin will be like, a half an ounce of gold or something. Because they got to be based off like weight so that they have value still, so that you can use them internationally.
Oh, so like somebody could take these giant coins to the States?
They're just gold coins. Yeah, you got to just...
Yeah.
They got to, arguably, people will want us to travel to their country more because we're just fucking throwing gold at them, dude. Pure gold. Like, not this shit, paper money bullshit, fake
We're
ass
gonna
stuff.
need some strong vending machines.
Yeah.
Like, just,
Yeah, I mean, hopefully.
kids are gonna get way sicker.
What do you mean?
They just suck on coins a lot.
Oh.
It's little things.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's okay,
I thought you meant like
I'm not.
rad.
Oh. They might. I don't know. There might be something that happens that makes them because of coins.
I'm thinking like we could sell coin carrying products and coin dispensing units, like kind of like a Pez dispenser almost for coins.
It's just statues of you that just the head
Yeah, and then
splits.
you grab one. Yeah. Yeah, that
Prez
would work.
dispenser.
Mm-hmm.
President Samson.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, you should do that. And everyone like comes up and has to kiss your statue, and you go, Samson is satisfied. Here's one coin. You may eat for today.
Sounds like a strong society to me. Supports its people.
That's just Samsonites.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we're halfway there.
Keep it brief. Case. Briefcase. Samsonite. Briefcase. Samsonite. The brand.
Do you like birds?
Yeah. Yeah, I fuck with them. Mm-hmm.
Like, which ones?
Which one? Which birds do I fuck with
Yeah.
the most, dude? Shit. Topical. Oh boy, I like the really big ones. I like emus
Okay.
and ostriches. Those seem like a lot of fun. I like penguins.
Just the big penguins, or do you like the little ones too?
I like the little one. I think it's the birds that can't fly. I think it's because I relate to them more. Because I'm like a bird, I want to fly away, but I don't have wings.
I
But
get that.
yeah, And ostriches and emus are also like a bird, and I'm sure they would love to fly away, but they can't because no wings. But that being said, credit where it's due. I like hummingbirds a lot. I know they're kind of scary when they fly close to you. They're like a bee. They're like,
Yeah.
But like, I like having, when I see them, I'm like, oh, the air must be good or something.
I feel that.
Pheasants are dope.
Cool.
You don't see them a lot.
I feel like you see them out, like when I saw some recently out, like on my way to Pleasant Valley.
Yeah, they're out there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just not like quails or. Like, I feel like I see more turkeys than I do pheasants.
I feel like we hunted the pheasant population down pretty hard throughout the like 1900s.
Maybe.
And or 1800s. But also, I know there's a lot more pheasants in like Montana.
There's Mellon Ranch, kind of by Council. The place is full of them.
That makes sense. What kind of pheasant? I like the Chinese ring-necked pheasants.
I don't think it's. I mean, you know, the ones we have, the orangey ones.
I think that's what those ones are.
Could be,
honestly, but I'm not sure.
Maybe,
or maybe those are just ring-necked ones.
No idea. Saw one time though. 2 spurs, 1 leg.
Whoa!
Yeah,
crazy.
They got spurs like turkeys.
Yeah,
you know,
big old gnarly
big old spurs.
Hooks on the back of their legs.
Yeah,
better to rip your throat out with.
Big old tails too.
Yeah, they do have long tails. Pretty long tails.
Yep. Delicious. Good eating.
Good eating. Good eating.
Yeehaw. He's so sick. What were we talking? Oh yeah. What do you fuck with birds?
I do fuck with birds.
Why? What do you fuck about with birds?
I guess I fuck mostly with like the like mating like dances and stuff that birds do.
That's better than what I thought you were going to say. I don't know what I thought you were going to say.
Like
but
the rituals that like the jungle birds, like the colorful ones, you know? How they'll like have like the crazy elaborate dances and stuff. I really like that about birds. I like how pageantry men birds are.
I mean, it is kind of the same as a guy at a bar going like, "Hey, want to check this out?" And then he goes and does karaoke, and he's like, "Here's Wonderwall. Today is gonna," and then. I mean, that's the same thing.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Beautiful.
There's something really relatable on like an
all.
instinctual animalistic level, you know, where it's like, I get that. And like, you know, the male ones are always like dressed like really colorful and like crazy looking, you know, and I like that. I think we should take more from the
Check
bird
out
world
this Balenciaga
in that sense alone. Only that from the birds is what we should, and maybe flying.
These shoes are Balenciaga. They cost $1,200. Now watch me dance.
I don't mean like expensive clothes. I mean like we should literally be making like crazy ass like accessories that just look like bird stuff.
Yeah.
Like I just want like a thing like of feathers that I can like or like some fans that I can use maybe like for dancing.
Those are things.
I know. So I'm going to start doing that.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it like you want them like you can't even tell you have them until they're like, or is it like they see you walking down the street and they're like, someone's strutting?
Like I kind of want to like have I want a way to like conceal it, but then like if I, you know, bust it out like a peacock almost, like you can tell it has something going on.
There's a protrusion from your back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like at one point I'm like
you start just like
and then I like, you know, pull some like fans that are like have these intricate designs made out of feathers out of my pockets, and I'm like you know.
Sir, the ice cream machine's still.
And I'm like, fuck. All right, well, I guess I'll get a frap.
Do you have like 12 of those little apple pie things? I don't want any.
And I'll be like, can I get a large fry?
Spill half of them. And then eat those ones.
Yeah.
That's how I like it.
Yeah. You guys have any worms back there?
What? That's okay. I'll go. I can tell you do. I can smell them.
Here, I'll just be right back.
They're actually coming out of your ceilings.
It shows you outside, like in the front lawn of a McDonald's, and you're just like,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm birding it.
But you're too scared to like ask for ketchup.
Yeah.
You got worms back there that I can have? And like barbecue sauce.
Did I tell you about the movie that I watched recently about birding?
No.
It's called The Big Year.
Is it with Robert Redford?
No, it didn't have Robert Redford.
Nick Nolte?
No, it's it has like Owen Wilson and like Jack Black and Steve Martin.
Just kidding.
And it's from like 2010 maybe or something like that, 2015. But it's a true story about these three dudes who are really into birding.
Mm.
And they try to have a big year, which is this thing that's like popular in birding communities, I guess.
I have seen this.
And they try to see like as many like bird species as they can in the US throughout the entire year and like break the world record or whatever.
I remember, wasn't there one part where they're like explaining birding to somebody and someone's like, couldn't you just lie and say that? And they're like, yeah, but we don't.
Yeah.
That's a part in it? Okay. Then yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, that's a part in it.
Yeah.
And that's like a really like crucial moment of like character development between like the three main characters where like, you know, everyone kind of thinks like that Owen Wilson's character is maybe lying.
Yeah.
And Jack Black and Steve Martin are both like, honestly, like, yeah, he's a greaseball because he's like tricked them into like missing out on all these things, you know, and he's like very competitive about it. But they're like, but he's like, he is the best. Like he's honest. And like, you know, Steve Martin, there's a clip like right after where like Steve Martin is like on a birding trip in a similar spot to Owen Wilson's character, spoilers. And he like, basically Jack Black like does a bird call, and then this guy that's with Owen Wilson is like, did you hear that? I'm putting it down as like this bird. And Owen's like, I didn't see it, and that could have just been someone else. I can't claim that, you know. And then like Jack Black and Steve Martin are like standing right there, and they're like, oh, fuck yeah, he is an honorable guy, you know. And like,
does someone break their leg? Or like climb a cliff or something and get. That might be the movie I'm confusing with.
I don't remember anyone breaking a leg, but like
right.
It ends up like turning into like Owen Wilson, like, you know, was so like into being like the best birder that he like, you know, loses like his wife and stuff, and fucking Jack.
Throw it to the birds.
And Jack Black and Steve Martin, like Jack Black ends up meeting Rashida Jones' character, who's like this other birder. And, you know, he like, him and his dad have this like beautiful moment where like his dad finally like understands like why he loves birding, you know, and like sees it not as a waste of time and stuff. And that was super cool. But like at the end of the movie, like Owen Wilson still ends up seeing the most birds. And this is like super spoilers. So if you want to watch the movie, skip this. So Owen, and I already said a bunch of spoilers, but whatever. Owen Wilson sees the most birds, and by like a substantial amount. And like, but Jack Black gets like second, and you know, the movie ends on like him and Steve Martin on a phone call. And, you know, he's like, yeah, we may have not like won the bird thing, but we won in everything, you know. And then it like ends. It's like, oh, that's sweet, because they did.
Doesn't Owen Wilson's character have like a chance to like have his life back, or and it doesn't it end with him like hiking or something, like looking for a bird?
I
Like,
think so, and he like had multiple chances to like not
like, I can't.
not fuck it up.
I gotta go to the birds.
Like there was this one moment where like his wife is literally like in a fucking like pregnancy like meeting with her doctor, and he's like on his way to the meeting, and he gets like a call about a snowy owl somewhere, and he's like, sorry babe, gotta go.
Gotta go look at this bird. Respect. Sort of. I knew a guy who was a birder, and it was cool. Like the state hired him to like go look at owls and shit.
Oh, that's sick.
It was kind of annoying though, sometimes hanging out with him outside at all ever, because any noise he'd be like, shh. Sounds like
That's a golden
yellow, yellow crested fucking something.
Yeah.
And that got annoying, but then soon enough, a yellow crested something would show up, and he'd be like, "See."
Yeah, that's basically how Jack Black was in the movie. And it was so funny because like he could identify like thousands of bird species just by their call and stuff. And then Rashida Jones' character could like do bird impressions. And so like their whole thing is like she's like caw, caw, and he's like, that's a raven.
That's so Raven.
So funny, dude. Oh my god, it's so cute. Great movie.
I wonder what kind of bird that is.
Oh.
Some macaw or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You heard the thing about macaws and opium?
How they're like, they love it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when they harvest it all, they all die. Yeah. Like fall from the sky and stuff.
Yeah, I have heard about that. That shit's crazy. They're all just eating a ton of opium.
How good do you think the music they make is, though? Like before they die?
Really good.
Like they're all probably squawking. Rah! Rah! I heard that sound was an audio recording from a opiumed up macaw.
It's just like 4 colorful ass macaws with emo haircuts and like in flannels. And they're like, never mind.
Kicks in my heart to another.
They came and they cut down my rainforest. When will it ever end? All right, we're going to go eat some opium seeds and we'll be right back.
Someone should like get a bunch of mockingbirds from like birth and only play them music, but like a bunch of different music, and then put them in a quiet room and see just what sounds they make. Or just people voices and see if they can like mimic like Morgan Freeman.
That'd be pretty fun.
Andy Dufresne. Andy Dufresne. Andy Dufresne.
You could definitely teach a bird to say that.
All the birds just think they're like just spitting game. The only man to crawl through a shit tunnel. Andy Dufresne.
Dude, that would be so wild to have a bird that could recite every fucking line from Shawshank Redemption.
That would be crazy to give
Like you have guests over and the bird just like jumps in halfway through the movie and it's like
Can you show us
on a hot day all they cared about was that one beer.
He's like, "Hey Andy, my parrot's name's Andy. Do the rooftop scene." Sure is hot out here.
They're like, holy shit. Or like, yeah, you have like your girl, like a girl over in the middle of the night. Your bird's just like, Andy Dufresne.
Sorry, he probably thinks this is like that
shit.
one scene.
My bad. That's Andy.
You know, there's some rough parts of that movie. He remembers those two. Are you trying to catch Wade?
No, I can't catch Wade, unfortunately. He's already owned by another trainer.
It's like meeting the man of your dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife.
There's a different card in here than last time.
Oh. Is it a Hallmark card?
Pop it open.
Okay.
What is in there?
Anthrax. A Rabska.
Yep.
Rabska.
It's a psychic dung beetle.
Sounds like a genre of music.
In the video game, so this is Pokemon from the newest region. And in the game, when you catch one, you have to evolve it. You have to walk with it. And before the evolution before that one is legit just a dung beetle.
If Relor?
Yeah.
Reller?
You know, like roller.
Roller. Oh, is that an O?
No, it says Relor, but that's where the name comes from, right?
So what is Rabska?
Rabska, so basically you walk the dung beetle around and it walks backwards, literally pushing its little ball of dung, just like a dung beetle. And so it's funny in the game, you just watch him walk behind you, pushing his little ball of shit around. And then he evolves into this psychic scarab that
seems like a weird name.
That can revive things.
So
with poo powers.
If he's following behind you, pushing shit, wouldn't that mean some of it at least is yours?
Well,
when do you ever see the Pokemaster shitting?
You don't. And they're in the woods a lot. Half your journey is just walking around in the woods and traveling. So
if the shit stays in front of the beetle,
well, and then the shit crystallizes and turns into this big thing that they just have above them, and they float around with it.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
But
that's how I imagine them evolving. I haven't seen it
one more time.
Canonically. Is that how you say that? Okay. But that's how
canonically would also work.
That's how I envision it.
Yeah. Okay. Gross. It's a gross Pokemon.
Yeah, kind of.
So icky, gross would give you pink eye Pokemon. Is that how I see why you would put it? I thought it said put this in the discard pile. I was like, the thing's carrying a discard pile with it the whole time. Whoops. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. It probably is dizzy. Probably smells like shit. Because they're shit. Resistance. Weakness. Oh, yeah, and of course there's nothing on the backside. Right on. Do you play the Pokemon video games?
Oh yeah, I play them all.
You got one of these fucks?
Yeah, I completed the decks.
Yeah?
Yeah, full decks, complete national decks, and the 2 add-ons.
What does that mean?
Get at me.
Caught all the Pokemon?
Yeah, I caught all the Pokemons.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like it takes a while.
It does. There was 400 in the base game.
Whoa.
And then, but I didn't do a living dex. So in a living dex, you have one
dead or alive.
You have one of every single Pokemon, even the evolution lines. You have one of the basic ones and one, but to fill it, you only need to own them all at one point. So you can just catch the evolution, the base evolution, evolve it, and then that counts towards your you having it. So in reality, I probably caught to get to the 400, it probably was more 180 to 200 Pokemon, maybe a little bit more, somewhere more towards 300. I don't know. And then they added an additional 300 in the add-ons, so 700 something.
Huh. Wow.
And then you breed them to get better stats and fucking.
You breed with them or you breed?
No,
them?
you breed them with themselves. So you have to have a Ditto. Because a Ditto can transform into any other Pokemon. Because
ultimate sex slave.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just a fucking literal cum dumpster.
Yeah, and you make fucking sandwiches that up their fertility, basically. and
Eat a sandwich and get back to
and
work.
then you just
Ditto.
and then you just leave it in a picnic, and there's like a little basket on the picnic table, and you just run over to the basket every like fucking 10 minutes and grab like a bunch of eggs, because Pokemon lay eggs. All Pokemon lay eggs.
Okay.
There are no live birth Pokemon.
All right.
And then you have to walk with the egg in your party a certain number of steps for it to hatch.
Of course.
And so there's like certain statistics.
I want to hear about the Ditto fuck Pokemon.
Okay.
That just gets passed around.
It's genderless, so it can be either or.
Okay.
So
Right
it
on.
fills that role.
That's cool.
If it's from like another game with like a different language setting, like you get it from a trainer who like is not from the same
Thailand.
country as you, then it has an increased chance of giving birth to a shiny.
Which is
Shinies are an off-color version of a Pokemon that have like a 1 in 16,000 like chance of being that way. So they're like rare, and
Okay.
they're like not the same color as like normal.
okay.
And so like
Like a mutation.
kind of, yeah,
Okay.
like color mutation specifically.
All right.
And so shinies is like a big cultural thing in Pokemon, where like shiny hunting is like a big thing. Like people will do like 10,000 resets on their game to get a shiny starter. And like,
What does that sentence mean?
so because of the odds of getting a shiny are so high, like, and when you get the first Pokemon you get just from like a professor at the beginning of the game, and it's the only time that you can usually catch those Pokemon for like a while until, and this like usually it would be the only way that you can get like those Pokemon. So what people will do is to get a shiny one, because it's like it's not like a wild encounter or whatever. It's just like you have to get through like the intro of the game and everything, and then you just pick out of 3, and you have to like look at it and throw it out of the ball to know whether it's shiny. So people will just go through the whole intro of the game, pick their first Pokemon. If it's not shiny, they'll turn the game off without saving and restart it to see if they can get a shiny one. And they'll do that thousands of times just to lock in a legit shiny Pokemon.
Okay, I mean, people gamble. It's not much different. All right. Same as a slot machine, I suppose.
Yeah, that's all Pokemon really is
All right. Cool.
gambling.
Yeah,
Gambling and magical animal fighting.
that's a little more fun, I think. But there's also gambling and real animal fighting, which puts Pokemon and normal gambling to sleep.
You know what's crazy is like the concept, like a lot of the concepts of Pokemon are like random generating and stuff like that, and like very based off of like odds or statistics, so it's like very gambling-esque. And then like the general like theme of Pokemon is to battle them, which is inherently animal fighting at its core.
Yeah.
But then also within the Pokemon games themselves, there's usually a gambling corner that you can gamble in Pokemon, and it's always run by the criminal organization of the region, which is like kind of a funny, like ironic.
They don't pay pokey taxes on pokey casinos.
I don't know about the taxes on the Poke casinos, actually.
The pokey reservations and
You have
slots on
to like pay people when you lose battles to them. So like you basically go around when you're the like player in the game, you go around just fucking whooping up on kids' Pokemon and taking money from 'em, which is pretty satisfying.
Sure, yeah. You should try it in real life. It's so fulfilling.
Yeah.
Just gives you a sense of purpose.
Porpoise.
Yep, punching kids, taking their money. Make it really like Pokemon and stick a dog on them.
Do you want to... I got to pee really bad. We're at like an hour.
Okay.
Do you want to just
Oh, look at that.
end it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Right, dude.
Well, I don't have to pee anymore.
Why? Because you're hard?
Yep.
Cool. What?
I don't know.
All right.
I was trying to say that I pissed my pants,
Oh, I see.
but I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But I can. but I won't.
Okay.
But I could,
You could.
but I shouldn't.
Okay.
All right.
All right.